Station for Pembrokeshire. Hello, a good morning to you. It is Toby Ellis on the Daytime Show. We've got a busy one today, and I've got the lovely Ness in the studio now. She's always looking so festive. And I know Christmas is fast approaching when that Three Amigos toy run is here. Lovely to see you again, my dear.
Lovely to see you too, and you are right, it is fast approaching. It's this Saturday.
Oh my goodness, it's super scary. In fact, I know when I see you, it's like it's not long till Christmas now.
Yeah, definitely. What have we got, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So if you haven't got your Christmas shopping, you might want to get out.
Yeah, 2 weeks Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how's it going, Ness? I mean, it's our annual catch-up. I haven't seen you since this time last year. What's been happening with the Three Amigos and the Dollies? What's been going on?
We've been extremely busy, as always. For us, Christmas actually starts in August. So we were designing the posters and getting them printed and what have you at the end of August. And then as things have progressed closer to the time, it's got busier and busier. We've been very lucky this year. We've had some extremely generous donations. A lot of our drop-off points have been really successful. We've had some lovely places that have given us some quite large donations. We've had Milford Haven Port Authority has given us a large donation to get DVD players. Puma has given us a large donation of toys that they went and bought. I'm trying to think of the others now because we've had quite a lot of them, to be honest. So, and there will be a proper list of thank yous coming out. Tesco's in Haverfordwest have had a drop-off point trolley for us that has done absolutely phenomenally well. We've had to go and empty that on occasions more than once a week because it's got that full.
Wow.
So
once a week?
Yeah, more than once a week.
Impressive.
So yeah, it has been really good. We've had quite a lot of high generosity this year. We've had quite a few places that have given us substantial donations, and we have a very large amount of toys ready to be delivered. And money-wise, we've been out. A lot of people might have seen us out in town in our elf outfits. I mean, to be fair, I was in Castle Square in Christmas leggings in September while everybody was looking at us cringing. We did keep it subtle until we got to like after Halloween, but only slightly subtle, and after that it was game on. We were in Tenby the other week with our buckets and stuff as well, so people have probably seen us out. We've done very well from a lot of those collections, and it's been very nice to be able to be out there with them. So we have been doing really well.
Tom was up in Fishguard with you as well before he came over to Saunders. You guys look brilliant.
Yeah, it was. That's what we've gradually like lifted it slightly and become more and more Christmas like.
Yeah.
So, but by the time we reached Tenby the other week, it was like, well, we're December now.
Oh so yeah, that's it.
So it's game on now.
It's full board. Ness, how is it working this year in terms of where the toys will be dropped off to? Because obviously a lot of services have moved to Glangwilly now.
Back at the conference centre this year.
Okay.
We can't take the sleigh all the way to Carmarthen, sadly. Yeah. I think most of the people trying to do their Christmas shopping would lose the will to live if we tried to take that sleigh up the dual carriageway. So some of our stuff does still go to Withybush because they do still deliver some services to children, but the majority of it will be going up to Carmarthen. So our run on Saturday will end at the conference centre like it used to, because we are allowed to be back there now. Thank you very much, COVID, for disappearing and letting us have that. So we're able to do it back to what we normally would have. The only difference is we won't have Santa getting off and going around the ward because there isn't really a children's ward. So we'll end there. We'll have tea, coffees and mince pies and stuff. Upton Farm have been very generous in supporting us with that. So was the hospital catering department. So they're all supporting that side of things. The nursing staff and Action for Children will be there getting it all ready for when we turn up, because we'll all be cold, I'm sure, by that point. So hopefully we're back to normal. On the 17th, there is a second smaller run for anybody who wishes to join in that will go up to Carmarthen, and we will be taking Santa on the ward on that one because we'll be up at Children's Ward, but it's not going to be as big as Saturday is going to be. But if there's anybody that wishes to tag in, speak to us on Saturday if you're there, and we'll give you most of the details there then.
Fab. So how many bikes are we expecting to take to the roads of Pembrokeshire this Saturday?
I'm hoping everybody's brave and everybody's been out and bought a shed load of thermals and some thick gloves, and it's meant to be sunny. Forecast says it's going to be bright, but it's just going to be cold. So hopefully we'll have about 400.
Fantastic. 400 motorbikes descending upon the roads of Pembrokeshire. Leave in the comments at 1 o'clock. Tom Dyer is going to be there. I'm down at Milford Waterfront with Laurie's Lifestyle 12 till 3. Looking forward to that, and I'm sure we will hear you coming. What is the route then? I know the route off by heart, but run us through it, please, Ness.
I'll give you a basic quick skip through.
Please do.
it will be our normal route that we always follow, so that should really help people out. But we'll do our circuit around Pembroke like we usually do. There is one slight little difference this year, but it shouldn't affect us. But we then go down it towards Pembroke Dock. We come across Bush Street. We go down Law Street, cross Diamond Street and up Merrick Street. But this year when we get to Pembroke Dock's Winter Carnival is joining in after we've gone past. So Pembroke Dock should be absolutely busting at the seams when we get there.
It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, and then we're heading out of Pembroke Dock, then over to Neyland, do our little circuit through Neyland like we normally do, gather up at the bottom so that we don't catch ourselves coming backwards like we do, and then head off to Milford. I always get these streets wrong. I'm sure it's Charles Street. Then we go down Charles Street, then we come down and we come back up Hamilton Terrace on the front
that's
there.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. You've got it. Well
and then we've got a couple of the guys from the Legion and the Round Table are helping us with marshalling out there, which they are always a massive help. It really saves us a lot. And then we're going from there then over to Haverfordwest, up through town, and then down past towards Morrison's roundabout and up to the conference centre, then like we normally do. So put yourselves out and about, give us a wave, look out for the elf on the front of the sleigh with Santa, because that will be me. If I see you waving, I'll wave if I can, if I'm not hanging on for dear life.
It's an incredible spectacle. I mean, families, different generations of families in fact now love this event. It takes a huge amount of organising.
We have a few that turn up now that say they used to come and watch it as children and they now have their own bikes.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
So, makes me feel really old. Yeah.
I know my uncle was talking about it yesterday actually, and he was like, I can't wait for hopefully Robert to get involved and also Jack and Jack's Robert's little boy, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
But they're all really looking forward to it. It's a super exciting event.
It is.
400 motorbikes leaving the Commons in Pembroke, 1 o'clock this Saturday, 10th of December. Just a big thank you to everyone, really. Please, as always, just be respectful. Be patient.
Just be patient with us. Like, I know we cause traffic chaos. I know people have got lots to do and there's lots of things going on. We try and get through as quickly as we can. Just sit back and enjoy the moment. Enjoy a bit of Christmas spirit for a moment.
That's exactly
Give us a wave, give us a cheer, beep your horn, sing Christmas carols out your car window if you really feel like it. But just sit back for 5 minutes, take 5 minutes and enjoy the moment. And thanks very much for your patience.
Yeah, get POS Radio on, because we'll let you know about everything going on. We'll keep you updated with it, any traffic or travel issues, and we'll play some Christmas songs as well.
Yeah, good
So
idea.
we're going to have a good little sing-along, watch all these wonderful motorbikes.
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone that gets involved with this, because, hats off to you organising it. It's no easy feat. Like you said, it starts in August. It's months of planning.
Yeah, it has been. And it takes up a lot of our Saturdays. I mean, a lot of us are still working full time. There's a few of us that aren't, who then get the lion's share of all the running around to do, so they end up being extra busy compared to us. But we fit this in and amongst all our spare time. We don't take any money back out of it for the fuel that it costs us to run back and forth and the hours that we spend out there, because we want to do it. We do it because we love what we do. Yeah. So we're happy to give up that time.
No, you're incredible volunteers. So, and what year are we into now then, Ness? I mean, crikey,
21. Yeah. And if there is anybody out there that wants to be a volunteer and wants to come along and be part of it, then please just get in touch. Yeah. Because we're more than willing to take on new volunteers. If you want to just volunteer for specific events, if you want to just do something with the toy run or with the egg run or anything else we've got going on, then just give us a shout. You don't have to be committed to doing everything all year round.
Yeah, of course. And it's always worth noting as well, your synonymous after party is on the week after on the 17th.
Yeah, we're trying a new thing this year, because we're normally absolutely hanging by the time we finished on the Saturday.
Exactly.
And I'm guessing so was everybody else.
Yeah.
So what we've decided to do is the shorter run to Carmarthen and involve more public in that, because normally it's just a group of us that go.
Yeah.
And then do that party on that Saturday instead, so that people have got a chance to go home, to rest, to get ready, and to come out, and hopefully we get a better turnout. We have got loads of stuff on the auction page, and that auction will be ending on that Saturday night on the 17th, so you need to be there to bid, otherwise your online bids may get outbid. But please come along and just enjoy it.
It's going to be an incredible spectacle. It always is. Three Amigos Toy Run this Saturday. Make sure you show your support, leaving the Commons at 1 o'clock and making their way to Haverfordwest via Neyland, via Pembroke Dock, Neyland, Milford Haven and Johnston. So come and show your support for the Three Amigos. All those toys that you've been, tirelessly donating will then end up going to the two respective hospitals, Withybush and Glangwillies Children Ward. Very, very special. And, of course, supporting Action for Children and Heal the Health charities as well. It's our absolute pleasure to be supporting this once again. Can't wait to see the Three Amigos and the Dollies taken to the roads of Haverfordwest on Saturday.
It'll be spectacular and it'll be amazing. So, and then it'll be a wonderful day. And I have to say, we're doing really well this year. So we really appreciate that people are in a time of hardship. And despite that, I think this is one of our best years that we've ever had. So despite the whole world struggling right now, we're doing better than normal. So people are obviously recognising that and feeling extremely generous. And that's showing in the donations that we've got. Yeah. And we massively appreciate that. The other one I forgot to mention earlier was Frank Mason's estate agents. They have actually used all of their shops as drop-off points for us.
Hats off. FBM.
Yeah,
wonderful.
They've had all of their stores everywhere in every town have all been drop-off points for us. So they've been collating everything all together for us as well. And that was something they offered. We didn't ask them for that. They approached us and offered that. So huge thank you to them for that as well. That's going to make a difference.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So we've had so many places that have been willing to do stuff and to be really supportive. It's been really
Pembroke's
nice.
your folk for you.
Yeah, it is. So sorry anybody I didn't mention. But there's been so many that we will collate a proper list and there will be a proper thank you list.
Yeah. And Emma Howells has been in touch. Well done, Ness, mostly.
Oh, thanks, Emma.
Thanks, Emma. Show your support. Get in touch with the Three Amigos. There's stacks of information available on the Three Amigos events Facebook page. Just head on over there, or anything you do need. As always, get in touch with us here at Pure West Radio. It's always lovely catching up with you. Have an amazing
thank you
run.
For your support and your coverage.
Absolute pleasure. We can't wait to see this spectacle that it is.
Yes.
It gets the county talking like that.
Yes,
Have you seen all these bikes? Everyone goes Facebook Live, all these photos just pop up. It's brilliant.
I still come across the odd one or two who've not seen it and not heard of it. Though.
How is that possible?
Yeah, well, that's my question.
How?
Are they living under a rock?
Been happening for over 2 decades.
Yeah.
Come on, get with it. Three Amigos Toy Run. It kicks off this Saturday. It's Pure West Radio. I know you love this one, Ness. Here's the Pogues.
Yeah, one of my favourites.
And it's Fairy Tale in New York on Pure West Radio. Lovely to see you.
There was crying.